I just resorted to gooning to the woman faces on the shampoo bottles and had to imagine my literature teacher from school. You like seeing other men's nipples. You like fiddling with them. Today we're gonna react to outrageous viewer confessions. We listen and we don't judge, guys, okay? Once I was so down bad during lessons, I would just leave class and start gooning in the school toilets, bro. Who with me? What made you get the urge to start gooning during school? That's what I don't get. You can be learning math, science, history, and then you suddenly see algebra, right? Then you just think of you wanna beat your meat. Once in class, I saw my friend take off his shirt and I saw his nipples bare, man. I kind of got a little hard. Does that make me gay? I still like puss though. Chat, who's gonna tell him? How do we tell you this, buddy? You're gay, man. You like seeing other men's nipples. You like fiddling with them. No way you getting hard off another man's nipples, bro. Bro, and I know some dudes have hairy ass nipples. Like, you know those nipples, like, they have like one singular strand of hair or like 3 strands of hair surrounding the nipple. Bro, how can you get turned on by that shit? That shit is disgusting, bro. Damn, once I dated this girl that was twice my size. She had some big boobs though. At the end of our relationship, she sent me some but I deleted them for self-respect. Is this valid or should I have kept them? Why was the twice my size thing necessary? Why was that information necessary? Is this valid? Honestly, I'll say it is valid, okay? Because as males, we need to stop sexualizing women. Have some respect for women. They go through a lot, okay? They have period cramps every day. So much trauma, so much emotional pain caused by males looking at them in public, staring at them sexually, whistling to them, catcalling to them. So it is valid for you to delete it. I don't know why, but some people be dating them 12/13-year-olds when they are 16. Is this weird? Maybe they got some lolly tendencies. I'll be honest, bro. I never understood why someone would like 12 and 13-year-olds. These kids literally just finished PSLE, bro. They just finished their exam. They barely even know how to do algebra. They don't even know how to shift the X to the other side. You have 16-year-olds preying on these kids, bro. It is weird. Spawn camping is crazy, bro. Bro, once I just got back home with my phone at 10% and I wanted to goon straight away. But my stupid iPhone 7's battery died right before I was about to pop. So I ended up closing my eyes and had to imagine my literature teacher from school. This is why Android on top, bro. It never fits. Astaghfirullah. We are in a gooning pandemic. COVID couldn't take us out. So now, gooning is gonna take us out, bro. In Sec 3, I had a friend that told me he tried shoving his fingers up his ass and that it was nice. I kind of wanted to try, but I'm quite scared of the pain. Any tips? Here's what you want to do, okay? You take your finger. You do this. You asking me tips to shove it up your ass. Because you're scared of the pain. And what kind of friends you be having, man? This generation is cooked, bro. I remember that time I was sleeping next to my cousin 3 years younger than me. It was like 3 a.m. and I just wanted to put my D in her so bad, bro. But I held back for obvious reasons. Fast forward today, she grew up to be quite bad. I still really like her, but I don't know people gonna clown me with some Alabama shit highs. Even Batman couldn't get this shit out of me, bro. I would have took that shit to the grave, bro. Like, what? What is this? You didn't have to tell me all this, bro. Fast forward today, she grew up to be quite bad. Bro, that's not even important. She's your cousin, bro. How are you saying your cousin is bad? I think this is YZ Social. Shout out YZ Social, bro. He's an inspiration. I be seeing his Jackathon videos. It's like elite, bro. He has a big gooning addiction, but it's okay. We need to give these people help, okay? Stop making fun of them. Jackathons are not funny, bro. It's a serious pandemic that needs to be solved. My dad used to put screen time restrictions on my phone, so in Sec 2, I had to spread out 1 hour over the whole day. Shit was like 10 minutes to goon, 40 minutes to text, and 10 minutes for recreation. But sometimes I would forget to turn my phone off, and that entire hour would be used up. In those days, I didn't have a room, so I had to goon in the toilet. But since I don't have any screen time left, I just resorted to gooning to the woman faces on the shampoo bottles, bro. You can't get more down bad than this, guys. Honestly, respect to him, bro. He's married to the game, okay? Even when he has no screen time left, he finds ways and means to get the goon off. This is what you truly call he is married to the game. I'm not really into guys, but like I don't mind the idea of going out with guys one-on-one to do dating stuff. Like I really enjoy going on nice dinners and buying cute gifts for my boys on their birthdays. People keep thinking I'm gay. It's so annoying. Maybe the fact that I have a septum doesn't help. In P5, I was the goat of my primary school, bro. I would go to 7-Eleven and just swipe some condom packs off the shelf. People heard about it and I started selling condoms to them at a premium price. At one point, I had like 20 plus boxes of condoms in my stash. I just started blowing balloons out of it in class. Got one time I was punished for blowing balloons in class by having to sit next to my teacher in front of class, bro. I was holding my condom balloon and she didn't even know. Those were the days. This right here is a future successful businessman. At P5, at 11 years old, he was thinking about profit margins, revenues, how he can market it out. Every single thing you need in an elite businessman. He has a bright future ahead of him. I once spat on a tank and she supposedly got pregnant. Don't know how that worked. Neither how the kid's doing. Shout out fatherless kids, man. Stay strong out there. I once sucked my own. Bro, how? How do you do that? Teach me, bro. What do I do if I lick my girlfriend's but it tastes like half of the Atlantic Ocean down there? You know what you should do? You should learn how to swim in the ocean, bro. Sometimes a bit of sardines and salmon never hurt anyone. Just go down there and just... Me and the homies used to sword fight in secondary school with our cocks in the toilet. Whoever ended up losing had to take it in their ass. I lost 30 times in a row. You need reconstructive surgery for this one, bro. There's nothing saving you. I got some freaky ass viewers, bro. Once at Drip Singapore, I received hit behind the DJ deck. I nutted at the beat drop. Was the beat drop fire though? What was the song though? I'm trying not to, bro. I know a friend who vandalized a school statue and for punishment, he had to blow the discipline master once a week. Since we are on the topic of confessions, right? I actually have a interesting confession myself. So back in primary school, when I was around like 9 years old, I had this very strict teacher. She wouldn't let us go to the toilet more than once during her lesson. So when I needed to pee, I had to like hold it in. Cause when I asked her, she'll be like, no. Then I just held it in. Then because I was so scared to even ask again if I can go to the toilet, you know what I would do? I'll just piss myself. Like, and it starts smelling like sour grapes, bro. I don't know why they always had that like rule that like you can't go to the toilet more than once. That was like against human rights, bro.